Well, good morning, everyone. Probably wondering where the heck have I been the past several months. Well, that's something we're going to talk about maybe in the next video. I've been so busy sorting the car, catching up on things after the restoration. But today we're going to go have some fun. And I've been kind of saving this kind of video for the right place, the right time, and kind of put everything together. So for a long time, I really haven't had proper audio equipment, proper video equipment to do a really nice video, maybe a walk around on the car as it's finally put together and running nicely. So today we're having a local car show out here in Las Vegas. Name of the car show is Autofest 2024. And this is just a beautiful show for any standard. Gorgeous golf course, beautiful scenery, and the way the cars are staged is just so cool. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But anyhow, I wanted to have a real nice environment. I wanted the car to be running right and nice and have everything put together to do a really nice video for our first outing here. So today, that's what this is going to be. So we're on the way now to the Red Rock Golf Course in Las Vegas, and we are going to see some really cool cars. So very early this morning, thought we'd get up and beat the traffic, try and get staged. I'm doing about 70. Everybody else is doing about 100. I don't get it. It's Saturday morning, bright and early. What is the hurry? So we've got about 220 miles on our car now, and it's just an absolute dream to drive. It's hard to describe how nice this car runs and drives for as old a technology as it is. No squeaks, no rattles, suspension really soft, handling, cornering, beautiful. Light steering, real light, nice light clutch, good shift response and throttle response out of each of the gears. Just really kind of brings the fun back into driving. You know, everybody talks about air-cooled Porsche and how fun they are. You don't really know, or you don't really get it until you've actually driven one. And it's quite a different experience. Very analog, but what a thrilling drive you can have in one of these older air-cooled Porsches. I've always been a big V8 guy, lots of horsepower. But this is a completely different experience than that. And I can tell you this, it's like drinking a fine wine versus having a beer. This is really, really nice. Really brings the fun back into the car collecting game, and gives you something to look forward to if you're working on your car, restoring your car. Wow, you got a treat ahead of you when you get that thing on the road. It is a blast. Okay, approaching our off-ramp now. Yep, good morning. Okay, thanks. So years ago when I used to do cabinet work, did a lot of work out here at the Red Rock Country Club. Really a beautiful community, just gorgeous landscape. Real great place to live if you've got the money. Okay guys, so we're here and set up. All the cars are rolling in. And man, have we got some cool looking cars to look at today. Okay guys, so I got Chris here with this beautiful car behind us. Just love the color and the livery. Chris, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about it.
So it started life as a 1984 G-body. I bought it after the car was already done, but the work performed on the car was a aluminum long hood conversion, fiberglass bumpers, steel ST fenders front and rear, It's an ST backdate car, and what's neat about the backdate cars is they had Fuchs wheels on the front and mini light wheels on the back because at the time Porsche and Fuchs didn't make a 9-inch rear wheel for a Porsche. So when the IMSA rules changed in 1970, they were able to roll the fenders 2 inches wider to accommodate a larger wheel.
I just love the wheel setup on this thing. Actually, I love everything about it.
It's a fantastic car.
So this livery, this was your design?
My design.
Yeah.
So what I did, I took a bunch of 1970s ST cars, looked at a couple of different features off of each of them, and then kind of picked the things I'd like to make it my own. We did a rally all over Southern California, so I wanted to add the rally package just for some fun for a weekend. I loved it, so I kept it on and put my wifey's name on above the passenger door because she's my co-pilot. My name's above the driver door, and the 17 on the door represents the length of the relationship between me and my wifey.
That's pretty cool.
She thought it was the cutest thing, so I got a little brownie points
cute
for that.
Yeah, let's take a look at this guy. Let's have a look inside too.
Sure.
I mean, everything about this resto mod is just right on target. Just beautifully done, and even the craftsmanship, the workmanship in here, just really nice. Who did all the work?
A guy by the name of Alex Singer, coincidentally enough.
Yeah.
In our world, we all know the name
Oh, yeah.
Singer, but it's not that company. And the great thing, it sounds just unbelievable.
So what do we have for engine here?
It's a 3.2 built by Black Forest Motorsports out of San Diego. Still has full air conditioning. It's the largest Griffin's air conditioning system, so the AC blows super cold, so I could drive it all year long. Looks like an old car, but it has all of the niceties that you'd expect out of a new
It's got some
car.
modern upgrades here.
Absolutely.
Wow, this is really nice. So what kind of horsepower do you think this is putting out?
I think it was 275 on the dyno, and I believe it weighs around 2,100, 2,200 pounds wet.
That's a fun driving car.
It is. I mean, again, I have a couple fun cars. This is my GT3 as well.
It's good to be Chris.
Yeah, it is good to be Chris. You know, it's crazy. The harder I work, the luckier I get in life.
That's great.
But this is an amazing car, but nothing matches the visceral experience of an old
Just
Porsche.
the driving connection.
It tells you everything. All you got to do is listen. Anything you ask of it, it is 100% responsive. It does everything you want from it.
What's going on under the front? You got like a fuel cell in there?
No, just basic. I'll pop that open for you.
Loving the tag. I'm a
Yeah.
huge Hoyer fan.
I mean, you and me both. And I don't know if you noticed, but I did both vintage logos, one on one side,
Yeah.
one on the other
Yeah, I
side.
love it. Nice touch.
So just a
Yeah,
basic.
very clean.
And then, like everybody, you got to have a Scotty Cameron hood prop.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Even when I rolled out here this morning, my struts were a little on the cold side. They
Yeah.
didn't quite hold up.
I really want to redo this so when you open it, it looks just show off and fancy. It's not something that I'm really passionate about right now, and I'd rather drive it than work on it.
Chris, I think you nailed it on this one.
Thank you so much. I
What a
appreciate
fun
you.
car, man. This thing is just so cool looking. It sounds cool. I just love these fat tires on here. Have you had it out to the track?
I have not. Yeah, and it has the old school Michelins on it, which I don't know how much you know about how these work. From what I believe is Michelin shuts down the line to only create these tires once a year for like a 2-week run period, and that's the only time they make them each year. So
nice.
they're the old bias ply style, but with a radial tire.
that's
So
very
old look,
cool.
new technology.
Very cool. Very, very cool. And so, can you tell us a little bit about your modern car here?
It's GT3 Touring. It is. I think it's the best spec of a Porsche, especially of a GT3.
I'm a big naturally aspirated fan.
Oh, me too. The way this engine builds and drops revs is second to anything I've ever driven.
And what year is this one?
This is a 23. So
this
it's a
is new.
chalk with satin neodyme wheels, and then the color of the stripe on the car is called 24K. So I love the gold and the chalk. I think work really well together, and in different
that's
lights,
cool.
the gold looks a little ghosted on the car. And then I went to P1 Designs for interior inserts in the car to bring the
that's
outside
nice.
of the car inside.
Yeah. Wow. So what do you do for a living, Chris?
I am the owner, CEO of a company called Acoustic Design Systems.
I know acoustic design.
We do technology
I've worked with you guys,
integration.
many times in the past.
Yeah.
I used to have a cabinet business.
Oh, wonderful.
Worked with you guys earlier in my construction career. Do you know Joe Sacco?
Of course I know Joe
Yeah.
Sacco. You were the cabinet guy for that. I know
that's
exactly
it,
who
I'm
you
Mike.
are then. Yeah.
I'm the
It is-
cabinet guy.
And here's the thing, if you're in the car world or in the builder world in Las Vegas, it's a very, very small
Oh, yeah.
town.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys do the best systems.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we have, we're doing about 1,800 jobs a year right now. We have 60 employees. So back when I knew you, we may have had 10 employees. We do about 800 new construction homes. We work with Toll Brothers, Blue Heron, Christopher Homes, and a bunch of other more bespoke little boutique type builders. And
amazing
we do
how
all
this-
their smart home technology packages.
Amazing how this valley has grown out, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
Probably done a lot of work up here in Red Rock too. Huh?
You name the part of town I'm
Acoustic
doing
design
work in.
sound systems in all these houses. Well, Chris, thanks for sharing your cars with us this
No,
morning.
thanks for the interest.
We appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, enjoy those things,
Cheers.
man. They are cool.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Autofest 2024.
Okay, guys, so I got my good friend Paul Jarrett here. He's the general manager of Gaudin Porsche in Las Vegas. He's going to take us around and show us his display and tell us a little bit what's going on here at the Autofest.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Gaudin Porsche Las Vegas at the Vegas Autofest. This event has been going on for many years, almost 10 years. But for those of you that don't know, it hasn't been Vegas Autofest for that entire time. This event originated, its origins, almost 10 years ago as the Red Rock Concours d'Elegance. You could have seen it out here, right? Full Concours experience, a lot of nice cars, best of show, some parades, things like that. It was beautiful. But I gotta tell you, over the years, it transitioned to the Red Rock Motorsport Festival, now the Vegas Autofest. But today, we're here with Mike's Restorations here at the Gaudin Motor Company, the Gaudin Porsche experience. Now, we have a lot of things going on over here. Most important thing are the amazing Gaudin team members. That's the thing we want to highlight most importantly. They come with care, they come with spirit of service, and they also come with skills when it comes to the Porsche brand. The Gaudin Motor Company continues to grow. Some of you may not know that we're opening our brand new Porsche of Henderson facility, Porsche Center Henderson, PCH, coming around the New Year time. So please come out and see us out there in the Valley Auto Mall. Right over here, we have our very famous, the highest volume Porsche made. So this is the Porsche Macan, but this is a brand new color here, y'all, the copper ruby metallic color. It is really stunning in the sun, and frankly, maybe more stunning out of the sun. I think this car would look really good on a GT car, so check that out. Now, the Cayenne as well has just gone through a brand new refresh. This is the new generation Cayenne. Again, sharper lines, sharper headlights, sharper hood. It does look bigger. And Mike, I'm glad you said it looks bigger, because that's the idea. It's not bigger, but it looks bigger. So right here we have the 992 Turbo S, very, very well-known car, notorious in all the right ways, 640 horsepower, probably does not need an introduction, but the color is very rare. This is amethyst metallic. So a very attractive color, really, really pretty, really great looking. Over here we have the C4 GTS, also finished in a fantastic color. Now, what's really fun about this color, you all know that Porsche is famous for their color palettes. There are various versions of the colors that they now call the Legacy palette, the Dreams palette, but this one, my friends, is out of the Paint to Sample palette. Because if the myriad of colors on the configurator aren't going to do it for you, how about the 152 custom paints available to you in the Paint to Sample program? Very popular program. If you're interested in paint to sample, you're gonna have to give us a little time. This is one of those in Oslo blue. By the way, fun fact, some of you know, some of you may not know, if those 152 colors on paint to sample are not enough, we can also get you into the Paint to Sample Plus program where you can literally customize your one-of-one paint. We brought out some of our hot rod stuff here. We got some tastefully modified vehicles here, this one with the roof wheels, but this seems to be the real highlight at the moment. This is a 68 Outlaw. It's finished in slate gray right here. Incredibly well done, incredibly tasteful. You need to take a look at the interior here, Mike. You could overhear our classic manager here. Ladies and gentlemen, here on camera, this is our classic manager, Steve Thiel. Man, it doesn't usually need an introduction, but there might be one or two people out there in the thousands that don't know you, so I wanted to make it 100%. Steve, would you mind just spending just a couple of moments here on the engine compartment just to tell us a couple of special bullet points that you might find down here? You all set?
What's up, champ?
Why don't you hold this?
All right, so what we're looking at here is
Thank you, Paul.
1968 911L. Would have been a factory 2-liter car. This car, when restored, they used the original numbers matching motor and turned it into a 2.2 liter with some hot cams and PMO carbs. So it just spins up like nobody's business, just revs to the hills, just so much fun. The noise this makes is just quality. So we acquired the car. The car has, since restoration, the car has 5,000 miles on it. We acquired it as is, and we just tuned it for our elevation and for our driving, and then gave it a proper once-over service, and this car is ready to go. Yeah, and it's making its debut today. Nobody has seen this car. We have kept it hidden for a reason, because it is just so special.
Love the color.
Yes, factory slate gray car.
Well, thanks, champ.
Yeah. Mike, thank you very much.
Okay, guys, I got my friend Sergio here. Sergio and I met, about a month ago at the Gaudin unveiling for their Classic Car Challenge. But Sergio's brought out his beautiful 2013
981 Boxster, Porsche Boxster.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Maybe you can tell us about it.
Absolutely. Well, this is my 981 Boxster, 2013. It came to my possession kind of by accident. I wasn't quite ready to get a car, but the dream car I wanted was a white convertible, red interior. Never thought Porsche was within my realm of possibilities, but this puppy came available and I fell in love with it. Not only did it fit the look and feel that I wanted, but it is beyond fun to drive. It's my daily. I take it everywhere. It's made plenty of Costco runs, trips to California, and it's just something that, it's my baby. If this car was in any other color combination, wouldn't have, pulled the plug on it. Even to this day, the car's 12 years old and it still looks basically new. My wife will never let me get rid of it, even though I don't plan to.
No need to get rid of this one.
I'm not planning to, but she said I'm not allowed to trade it in for anything. I just love it.
Fantastic.
I
Well,
appreciate
Sergio,
it.
thanks for showing us your car.
1967 Porsche, and it has to be the most exquisite Porsche here today. It is perfection.
Wow, thanks,
And
Barbara.
out of 1 to 10 rating, you get an 11.
Wow.
And the color is gorgeous, and people are just drooling all over it. So you
Well,
just
thank you.
have the touch.
Okay, guys, so that's going to pretty much do it for our car show here today. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I appreciate you watching and following along. And also, while we were here, we picked up our best overall. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next